Weird history, let's talk about everyone's love it or leave it food, cottage cheese. So, cottage cheese, which was coined in 1831 in the US, was originally named after the cottage farms that were making the cottage cheese with the leftover fats and curds from producing butter. Now, the first cheese that was ever recorded in history dates back to about 5,000 years old. It was actually discovered in a temple in what is now in a region that covers modern day Iraq. In the temple of the goddess of life, Nin Herseg, which I know I'm butchering that, I'm terribly sorry. It was depicted people were actually milking cows to create dairy products. So this is the first instance that we see cheese being referred to in general. Now, from there, Rome and its ever-expanding empire, they were good at making cheese. And that means byproducts of cheese as well. So that knowledge went everywhere as the Roman Empire continued to expand. Cheese then made its way to England. Now, cottage cheese wouldn't make its first appearance into the United States until about 1868 when it was commercially produced. And the interesting thing about that is, once it started to be produced commercially, we start to see the World War I, when cottage cheese was hyped up by the US government, so meat and other types of rations could be sent overseas to the troops, and cottage cheese was then marketed as a high protein food that you could use in a lot of different substitutions and still get your nutrients from it. And then in 1970, the cottage cheese market saw a boom. During that time, cottage cheese was popular due to the dieting fads, and the industry saw it $1.3 billion in revenue from the sales of cottage cheese. Between 1980 and the 2000s, we actually see it drop off and become not wanted. But because of the rise of Greek yogurt, it's become another common, popular, easy protein snack. I hope you enjoyed today's Weird History on cottage cheese.